Thanks, Tony. Last night, President Obama announced his plan to provide free 2-year tuition for community college students.
Alexandra Rivera joins us live from the newsroom. Alex, if this passes, what would it mean for students who are already in school or for those who want to go to school in the future?
Rochelle, Morgan, if the legislation passes, students attending any community college, technical, or trade school who maintain a 2.5 GPA will receive free tuition from the federal government. I spoke to a student at Santa Fe College today who thinks it's a good idea. The president's mission is to decrease debt and increase educational opportunities for college students.
Put simply, what I'd like to do is to see the first 2 years of community college free for everybody who's willing to work for it. That's right. Free for everybody who's willing to work for it. It's something that we can accomplish, and it's something that'll train our workforce so that we can compete with anybody in the world.
If the legislation passes, 9 million students across the U.S. will go to school for free for the first 2 years. Students who go to community college typically pay less tuition than students who go to a four-year university, but can still gain upwards of over $100,000 in student loan debt by the time they graduate. If the legislation does pass, the federal government would pay 3/4 of that 2 years of education, which means that families across America will get $3,800 back in their pocket. Students at Santa Fe College would be affected, and they believe it would help improve their financial situations.
I wouldn't have to worry about paying these student loans when I come out of school, get my degree, and then have to pay work automatically. So I have to pay $3,000, $4,000 and work to that and not being in debt. So if the government paid for that, that would be fantastic.
Santa Fe College President Jackson Sasser believes the law is also a good idea, but also says that in order for it to truly work for students, faculty, and staff, the state will have to help determine the funding plan.
I think the greatest challenge is funding that revenue stream that supports the quality of Santa Fe for what it is. We have succeeded and prospered because we have had a good financial base. And I think the federal government, the state legislature, the governor, all of us have got to work together and convey, the highest need.
President Obama will be announcing a breakdown of how the program would work and where funds would come from in the State of the Union address on January 20th. Reporting from the newsroom, Alexandra Rivera, WUFT News.